News and programming is sponsored by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. News 46 is also brought to you by Humana, serving the community. Please stop in at 1397 South Loop Road on the corner of Loop and Highway 160.
Tonight on News 46, a juvenile reports a rape to the Nye County Sheriff's Office.
And a DUI driver is out on parole. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunnette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A 36-year-old man is arrested following allegations of raping a teen. It's Tuesday, March 13th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunnette Gentry.
A located runaway teenager tells police that she was sexually assaulted at the home of a local man. James Valdez has 2 prior arrests in 2015 for drug-related crimes. This time, a juvenile says he raped her while at his house. James Curtis Valdez has been arrested for contributing to the delinquency of a minor ×2, child abuse, possession of drug paraphernalia, obstructing a public officer, sexual assault, violating a parole and probation hold, and kidnapping in the 1st degree. According to the declaration of arrest from the Nye County Sheriff's Office, on March 12th, detectives followed up on a lead of a runaway that was possibly staying with a male identified as James Valdez. The detective made contact with Valdez, who admitted to knowing the juvenile on social media, but denied that the juvenile was with him or had been at his residence. Police searched the home, and the juvenile was not found at that time. The Nye County Sheriff's Office later received a call from a juvenile that was reported as a runaway in February. She gave her current location, and when a detective and a deputy arrived at her location, she began to disclose where she had been the previous 2 weeks. The juvenile said that James Valdez housed her when she ran away from home. She stated that she had sex with the 36-year-old multiple times. One of the times that they were having sex, she indicated that she wanted him to stop. She said that he physically put her hands on his shoulders and continued. The juvenile also said that Valdez gave her alcohol while she was at his house, and he consumed drugs in her presence. Later, Valdez allegedly admitted to having sex with the child. He denied to giving her alcohol, consuming drugs in her presence, or sexually assaulting her. In fact, Valdez indicated that the juvenile sexually assaulted him. James Curtis Valdez was transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center.
And News 46 caught up with Sheriff Sharon Worley to get details on some of the issues that have been identified and addressed by the Nye County Sheriff Office audits.
When we started doing this, we found that that Nye County really needed a lot of changes. So we changed the organizational structure, which includes a balance of supervisors and deputies and staff from one to 8, because it was 1 to about 20. So the first is program audits have been conducted annually, 2015, 2016, 2017, and as I told you, there will be 2018 and an outside 2018 detention facility audit. Okay, detention policies and procedures were developed and designed for the Nye County detention facilities. Staff was trained and confirmed by performance and knowledge-based testing, drills, and audits. First, agency supplies and evidence were no longer managed by on-duty patrol deputies as a second assignment. We actually dedicated sworn and non-sworn personnel to do those jobs and sent them to school to become evidence technicians and supply technicians. We do have an interactive training system. It just went up. We're able to give classes here in Pahrump or give classes in Tonopah. I actually have the trainers in Tonopah and be able to see and talk back and forth through that interactive system. It's a boon for us. It saves us a lot of time, effort, energy, and money because we don't have people running back and forth. We can save the time it takes them to come down here, lodging, food, etc., and they can go right straight to work after the training is over with. I want to point out the fact that we now have a firing range. So we have a firearms range here. We don't have to travel 45 minutes to go to the range and 45 minutes to come back. It's a lot more cost effective. It didn't cost us all that much money. The engineering portion of it and the heavy equipment belong to the county. The labor we used from inmates in the jail, and it came together very, very well.
There's income potential over there at our Mesquite training facility, isn't there? Because you're able to rent that out to other agencies like FBI.
Yes, and really that was the focal point. We now have, thanks to Vance Payne and Pam Webster, we have classrooms available. We have a small city set up in that area, and now we have the shoot house and also an actual firing range there.
And several female inmates have received additional charges while serving in the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center facility. 19-year-old Annika Martin has been charged with several other crimes while in detention here in Nye County. Martin was captured last week in Las Vegas for a warrant out of Pahrump Justice Court. Police say that Martin was booked twice for several charges after being arrested on a warrant for narcotics she smuggled into a jail in her person. Nye County detention officers learned that there was heroin inside a cell and that Martin allegedly had provided it to other inmates. Arrested was Annika Martin. Tammy Little, who is 52 from Pahrump, she was charged with possession of a controlled substance. 51-year-old Donna Hale of Pahrump was also arrested, as well as 24-year-old Ashley Brownlee and Kristen Smith, who is 38 from Tonopah. They were all charged with unlawful use of a controlled substance.
And don't miss out, you only have 2 more days left to enter the drawing for a pair of free tickets to see Bon Jovi live in concert at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, March 17th. To enter, just go to Portasubs near Albertsons on Highway 160 right here in Pahrump and put your name into the drawing. You can enter once a day from now until March 15th. Portasubs is giving away a free lunch right now to the 3rd caller. Simply call 775-727-9400. And just know that this valid offer is only available right now in today's 5 p.m. newscast. Good luck.
All right, we'll have your court report right after this.